Hi again, boys and girls. Before we get started on our math lesson today, I thought this was kind of funny last week, so I wanted to share it with you. When I'm doing a lesson for you, it's different for me too, and I'm sure it's much different for you at home than what you're used to seeing. But I thought you might want to see some behind the scenes of what's actually going on right now. So let me take you off of me and see if I can turn this video around and show you what it looks like where I'm at. Wait a minute, let me see if I can get it here. There's my teacher chair, and then to video, I have a chair sitting on top of a desk, and then I have my water mug sitting there to hold my iPad up so you can see me. And then when we read books and things, I have my chair up next to the whiteboard. Oh, there it is. Up next to the whiteboard so you can see what's going on. So I thought that was kind of funny. You would think it was really strange if you saw what was going on in here right now. So let me put this back up there so we can get going today. Okay, we're going to start out today doing some counting up and back, and I'm going to show you a number, and what we're going to work on first is counting up. So when I show you a number, we're going to start at that number and count up until we get to 10. Okay, so here's our first number. That's a 3. So let's start at 3 and count on up to 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Okay, our next number is 6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure you're counting out loud with me. Okay. Our next number is 9. So let's start at 9 and count up to 10. 9, 10. That one was pretty easy. Okay, and our last one going up is the number 5. Help me count. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now I'm going to mix my cards up. This time, we're going to count down. Okay, so let me get these all mixed up a little bit here. Okay, so this time we're going to start at the number and count backwards to 1. Okay, so here's my first one. It's the number 6. So help me count backwards. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's a 3, 3, 2, 1. Kind of feels like you should say blast off after we get to the end. Let's do that on this one, okay? This is our last one. There's number 9. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Okay, today we're going to listen to a book from YouTube, and I'm going to play it on the screen behind me. And it is a little bit different, kind of a math book, than a book that we're used to reading. So I want you to listen and pay attention, and we will talk when we're done about what is different about this book. The book is titled 10, 9, 8, and the author is Molly Bang. So let me get that going.
Munchkin Storytime. The title of this story is 10, 9, 8. 10 small toes, all washed and warm. 9 soft friends in a quiet room. 8 square window panes with falling snow. 7 empty shoes in a short, straight row. 6 pale seashells hanging down. 5 round buttons on a yellow gown. 4 sleepy eyes which open and close. 3 loving kisses on cheeks and nose. 2 strong arms around a fuzzy bear's head. 1 big girl all ready for bed. The end.
Okay. Think about just for a second and then we'll talk. What was different between that book 10, 9, 8 and the last week when we did the book 10 Apples Up on Top? What was the difference? It's one great big difference I hope you noticed. Okay. Think about that for a second. Okay. Hopefully you figured out the difference in 10 apples up on top. How many apples did they start out with on top of their head? 1. And then they put another one and they got to 2, and then 3, and then 4. They were counting up. Okay. Where did 10, 9, 8 start? Right, it started at 10. And then it went to 9, and then to 8. So it was counting down. That's not what we usually see in a math book. We usually see counting up, but this math book was counting down because we need to be able to do both of those tasks, okay? So we're going to practice and get a little bit of exercise. Practice counting backwards, okay? And I want you to think about you growing up as a kid, a little boy or a little girl, okay? So I can't do it. You won't be able to see me if I do, but if you get all crunched down into a little ball on the floor, you can go ahead and do that. Crunch down in a little ball. And then we're going to start down there, and that's going to be 1. And as we keep counting higher and higher, you're going to keep getting taller and taller until when we get to 10, you're going to end up standing up and your arms are going to be straight up in the air, as big as you can get. You can even go on your tippy toes if you want to, okay? But think about it. You can't go from a crouched up little ball all the way up to your tippy toes with your arms in the air, okay? You can't do that from 1 to 2. You got to do it slowly. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, make sure you're counting, 4, 5, you should be about halfway up, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it should be as tall as you can be. Okay, now stretch, stretch, stretch. Okay, now we're going to be crouching all the way back down. So we're going to start at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, halfway down, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're back to the little ball on the floor. Okay, this is kind of like what it's like when we water flowers. I know I have a plant at my house that sometimes I don't remember to water it quite so much. And the leaves get really droopy and they're clear over the sides of the pot. I should have brought it today to show you because it's kind of getting that way right now. But when I put water on that plant, those leaves start waking back up and stretching back out again, okay? So think about yourself as a plant growing instead of you growing. So maybe this time we're just going to be standing kind of slouched over, all bent over with our arms down, and then we're going to slowly stand our body up and stretch our arms out like we're big leaves on a plant. Okay, we're going to start at 1 again. You ready? Okay, here we go. Wilted plant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's still thirsty. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A beautiful plant. Good job. Okay, and then here's where Ms. Dunning kind of forgets to water again for a while. You ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, oh no, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay, we'll see you next time.